What's up guys, it's me, Quovtsin, and today I'm going to show you how to obtain 3 mounts in Bastion. And let's start with the mount that has recently been made available to farm, and that is Sundancer. He's the horse that flies around the bottom of Bastion. He flies around in this route. And in order to make him attackable, you need to have a where is it? A Skystrider glider, which you can buy off the auction house. Or if you're a Kyrian, if you have the Path of Ascension. This is made through the Ascended crafting as a Kyrian, and it's tradable. So you can now buy them off the auction house. They have been made available. A few people have this recipe, and I bought one yesterday for 20,000 gold, which is actually not that much. Since like 3-4 days ago, they were going for 250,000. So for me, it felt like it was worth to buy right now. So in order to be able to mount the Sundancer, you need to come right over here on the map onto this little peninsula, I guess. And here is an ancient memorial. And you need to click on it to receive this buff, the Sunrider's Blessing. And once you have this blessing, you need to use the Skystrider glider to land on top of Sundancer and mount him. So I will go ahead and look for him right now and use the glider to mount him, and you will see what you have to do next. Okay, there he is. And I'm actually very nervous to fail this. I don't know if this is a one-time use. So I'll just go ahead and attempt this. I'll jump off and use the glider. And I just hope I don't mess this up. Okay, I mounted him. And now you're gonna get this extra action button that you need to press multiple times to soothe him. As you see, he's trying to kill you. He's doing damage to me. And there we go. Oof. I'm actually so happy I didn't mess this up. And yeah, the glider gets consumed on use. So if you fail this and you spent a lot of gold, it can be pretty frustrating. And the fact that this mount is not 100% drop chance is even more frustrating. But since Sundancer actually has a 500,000 health, you can't solo him. Or maybe you can, but it's obviously better to do it in a group. So if you're reluctant to spend money, there will be people trying to do this. Probably Kyrians that get it for free. For a bit of time investment from their part, getting the items to actually craft the glider. And you can stand here and just look in the group finder for a Sundancer group. I'm actually gonna start a group for it because I don't want to try to solo this. What if I fail? And so I'll make a group. And now that he's right here, all you need to do is speak with him and accept his challenge. And then he will become attackable. And once you get him down to 10%, you will be able to loot the treasure chest he leaves behind. And there could be your mount. Alright, let's accept the challenge. It puts a dot on you that does moderate amount of damage, so that's why it could become somewhat difficult to solo this. But I don't know if it would be that big of a problem. I would try it at some other time. Oh, I got it. Holy shit. I actually got it. I was actually one of the lucky ones that got it. He doesn't leave a treasure behind. He just receives the loot automatically. So yeah, there we go. There's Sundancer. I'm actually really happy I got it. It's actually a pretty good looking horsey. And there we go, first try. Easy peasy. So a mount you can obtain in Bastion is called the Ascended Skymane, and it drops from the Ascended Council, which is located right over here on the map. And in order to summon the Ascended Council, you need to click on all the 5 Vespers located throughout the zone. You have one at the Temple of Humility, one at the Temple of Purity, one at the Temple of Courage, another at the Temple of Loyalty, and another at the Temple of Wisdom. And you need at a minimum 4 other players and yourself. You need to be 5 in order to ring those 5 Vespers within a 5-minute window of each other. And once you do, there will be a notification in chat that the specific Vesper has been rung. And once that appears, you need to click the others within 5 minutes to spawn the council. And they will show up here after 2 minutes, so you will have enough time to get here. They have a decent amount of health, so even if you spawn them with your group and some other people are camping it, you should be able to get here in time. It's really nice to have a warlock that can summon you after you have rung the bells. And here we go, let's kill them and see if we can get the mount. It's really laggy with all these people, and someone actually made us drunk with a toy. And there it is, the fight is complete. And there's a chest over here. Let's see if someone got it. Ooh, 2 people got the Ascended Skymane. 3 people. Let's see if I get it. Oh my god, I thought I got it since it... That's unfortunate, I didn't get it. And yeah, of course, it's not 100% drop chance. It's very annoying to do this every day. Need to coordinate multiple people. In Bastion, you can also obtain the Silverwing Larion, which is this mount right over here. It's dropped from the treasure at a 100% chance from the gift of the Silver Wind in Bastion. It's located right here on the map. And in order to loot this chest, you will first need to complete the Shard Labor achievement, which is this one, where you need to find all of the lost anima crystals in Bastion. So these anima crystals, you can see one over here. It's on top of this building. They are 45 of them are in the outside, in the zone of Bastion, and the remaining 5 are in the dungeon Spires of Ascension and Necrotic Wake, which are the Bastion dungeons. So in order to get the Shard Labor achievement, to get all of these anima shards, I have to say that getting Handy Notes Shadowlands is a must, because it shows you exactly where they are on the map, and it also tells you some information on where to actually look for them. So this one, for example, that I'm trying to get now, it tells me that it's on top of a stone pillar. So I know that I need to look up at one of the pillars to be able to find it. If you're trying to do this by copying the coordinates and coming here, you might just come here and be completely clueless as to where it is because you don't know exactly where to look. So this add-on, 100% must have if you want to get this achievement. And something to keep in mind is that once you install the add-on, you will only see treasures and rares on the map. It will not actually show you the shards. So you need to open up your map. You will have this handy notes Shadowlands button here. So you need to click on it, and here we have some other like optional things that you can track on the map, like for example this achievement and some others. And here is shard labor. So you just tick this box and all of the shards will appear. It also has a tracker in there. As you can see, I already collected 24 out of 50. And once you finish this achievement, you just need to speak to Forgelight Aphasius over here near the entrance to the Spires of Ascension dungeon, and he will give you the Crystal Mallet of Heralds, which you can then use to ring the Vesper at this area, and that will spawn the chest where the Larion mount is going to be. Also, if you're doing this on a class that doesn't have mobility spells like me on my Shaman, for sure get at least 1 or 2 stacks of Goblin Gliders from the auction house. They are very necessary for a lot of these shards, and it might take you multiple tries to actually get the angle that you need to glide in. It took me about 5 gliders to get one of the previous shards, and this one should be pretty simple. I can probably just jump over on this ledge and loot it from down here. Oh, it's not in line of sight, of course. So I need to jump exactly on that. So for this one, you can obviously use a glider, or I will need to jump on it with my mount. Let's try it like this. Oh, there it is. And here we go, we got another one of them. We're at 25 out of 50. So once I gather all of these anima shards, I will then show you exactly where to get the Vesper, where to get the mallet, and where to ring the bell to spawn the chest. So after a few hours of running around Bastion, I'm finally next to the last anima crystal shard that I need for the achievement shard labor. So I will just get it collected right now, and boom, there is the shard labor. So now that I have the achievement, I can go speak with the Forgelight, and he will give me the mace. And he's just outside the dungeon, so that's very convenient. So here we go. Here is Forgelight Aphasius, just outside the Spires of Ascension dungeon at coordinates 5931. I've completed the shard labor achievement. I can speak with him now, and he will have a new dialogue option that I've brought you shards of anima crystals. And here we go. He just put the Crystal Mallet of Heralds into my inventory. Hammer forged of hardened anima crystals. Its use often heralded a host of Silverwings. That's amazing. And now we can go over to the Vesper and ring it with this mallet, and we will receive the mount. Whew, I can't wait. It's been quite the grind. Here we are at the Shrine of the Silver Wind at coordinates 3627. In front of me stands the Vesper of the Silver Wind. It requires Crystal Mallet of Heralds that I obtained 1 minute ago. Let's go ring it, boys. Let's make it dramatic. There it is. There he is. The Larion overhead roars in approval as it descends. There he goes. That is our mount right there. Silverwing Larion. The Silverwing Larion. This gift of the silvery winds is only bestowed upon those that search high and low for the wisdom of Bastion. What an actually amazing mount. Seriously. Whenever I first saw the Larians, I knew that they were really cool. It actually looks sick. Alright. That's the Silverwing Larion.